Vincent. Very dark man. If you do it, my brother, if there's something I'm thankful to Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for, since this whole thing has started, since, you know, your switch on this case, is that God gave me this ability to reason on my own. You know, when you started reading, personally, I've clocked you a long time ago in this case, like, this guy is trying to jeopardize this case. But when you started reading that leaked chat, and then you read what is on the chat, and it's time for you to analyze what is on the chat, and now here you are bringing external incidents into what you just read, like you are in that person's mind. And guess what? When you read that thing, or when you say something, and people clock you and be like, no, bro, this thing you're saying, this is it. Okay, let me take for an example. When you said that Naira Marley never bullied Mohbad, and then we have a lot of people answering your question like, bro, here are evidence from this person being bullied, being recorded by the same person, mentioning this person's name. A normal human being would take a hell. And normally you don't already know, you just want to whine everybody, sha, but it's all good, sha. You know, you brilliant pass that one now. But you know, your own system of brilliancy, you're using it in a funny way. Because I must give it to you, you are very, very brilliant. You should be a psychologist. But I would say a psychologist for a reform or rehab center. Because I feel like you have that talent or that gift of molding people. Because you have that, Oga, you the boss like with confidence. You the Ompa Pepero. And one thing about the way you analyze your life, so believable. It's what it takes. You see, I think the reason why some of us are clocking you is because, you see, when this Mohbad case started, some of us were not reading on blogs. So, people like us, anyway, from Arise TV news to channel news to this to that, I was following the case back to back. So every single information about that case, I have it here. And it's quite funny how you would say something, and then when someone tries to tell you like, okay, what you said now, nobody saw the matter be you. A normal person just sit down. Okay, I accept. I don't make mistake. But no, bro. Then there's this twist. You know what's funny about you, Vincent? When you do something, it's like watching a child lie. I don't know. I think this is why most of the people who are able to clock your ways are females. I've seen a lot of brilliant men who clocked you as well. But I think the majority of people who clock your ways are females. And I think that's because some of us have kids, and we understand, like, when you catch that kid, like, why did you do this? Why did you lie? That kid is trying to, like, use another lie to cover another lie, another kind of thing. Imagine they brought you a video of how you said,
because he never has son don't go. You understand? The passing Malian record is cancelled. They don't even see whether they do or not. We don't want to hear them again for this country. May they party yourself, they go, may they arrest, may they pack them go. You understand? Yeah? Whether they're a Mali girl and Sam Larry girl or not. You understand? Whether they be innocent or not, they're supposed to throw those ones from jail.
That this boy was being bullied by this agency. Oh, you even asked them, they said they are owing that boy money.
Sit down, show them your own evidence, show them the business side and everything. Do you understand? Because you clearly owe the boy some money. He told me how much he owes the boy. It's not small money. Yeah, he told me how much he's supposed to give the boy.
What they owe him is a lot, this and that. And then they caught you in that lie and they said, but bro, this thing that we are saying now, or should I say that we've been saying, but we are trying to emphasize it now, you've said the same thing in the past. And rather than taking that L like, okay, yeah, I said it, but you know, say that time, I never really, you know, mix with these people to ask them their own question. And let me tell you something, there's absolutely nothing. You see, the only thing you can do on this case is to vindicate them that they did not kill that boy. But say they no bully that boy. Uncle, just forget. That one way they try to do, that one cannot work. Evidence choke. It's because of copyright this thing, and for the insert all the thing inside song. And a lot of people talking about, and even Mohbad said, we still beg Naira Marley before. You go get one time where you say, you go beg your oppressor. Because you go say, okay, now beg and make this whole thing finish. Especially if the kind of person who don't even like wahala. Now, what am I saying? They showed you a video of where you were saying something like, okay, these people are the suspects. Oh, let's cancel Naira Marley, let's do it. And as a matter of fact, I feel like, it be like saying that because now you don't quickly jam talk. from the beginning. Say me they cancel these people. You better say now that work you can't do now. Say, hey, my brother, no verse. That's what I talk. Man, just no worry. She and I mean thought that one, no worry. I go help now clear. No verse now, no verse. They caught you in a lie, and now they said, okay, this lie where you talk, debunk him. Guess what you used to debunk? I tell her, say I am 10 steps ahead of you people. Okay, this one where I talk now. If you check the video, what I put suspect number 3. But I don't go do suspect number 1. You see, that was where I realized that you are a kid. And I feel like that's why we females, we are able to clock you. Because some of us, we get picking where they act like you. Some of us have husband who act like you. Man, we say you will see pattern for your car. Now, this doesn't belong to me. We talk saying a car wash guy where they wash your car. Maybe in use clean the car. We have men like you. Some of us have boyfriends who behave like you. That's why women are the ones clocking this habit of yours. And you are feeding off the misogyny of Nigeria. Because the woman where they follow fight, she has already beat what it means for Nigerian men to appreciate women. She's a single mom, she's rich, she's an actress. You see that one? If you get those characters, automatically, most Nigerian men don't go even, they don't see you finish. They have their perception about you. And that's why you're winning all this thing. To be honest, that's why you're winning. Now, they don't catch you, say, okay, now you even talk, say, no, cancel these people. All of us have no even think of that thing, this and that. They can't catch you, come to say, that one way you talk. And she be you talk about some other people. Bro, stay on topic. Stay on topic. Reminds me of when and the guy was like, Madam Aja, I see your video, you do, and I say you're bad for the video where you do, but that Naramale thing now, okay, accept Naramale bully Mohbad, okay, but that week that Naramale died, that Mohbad died, did Naramale did he bully him?
Aja, all your video now so Yoruba na in full and well. Madam Aja, let me ask you a question. Naramale bully Mohbad, isn't it? Okay, the week and the month when Naramale when Mohbad for die, Naramale bully her. No, Naramale no bully her.
Like, they even threatened him that if he should come to London, they will kill him, they will do this. So many. And when he went to London, it was actually attacked. But I don't know if it was them or not, because the person the people that attacked him, it was in a show, and they wanted to carry him to the nearest bush, even not from one of the artists. I don't want to mention his name publicly, that had to fight back, that why do you have to do this to this man? And, he got back to Nigeria feeling sick. It was a few weeks after that he even died. Like, he got back, I think August ending, and he died September 12.
Your boss came to everyone and said, show me a video where Naramale bullied Mohbad. And then some of us come out and tendered those videos and said a lot of things about the video. And here you guys are saying, but why would I know the life stay on topic? You see, when I started or should I say when I stopped taking you serious was when you started reading that group chat. After reading that group chat, you will be like, you've read it. Like, normal human being, we've seen what you read, because you actually have a screenshot of it. And when it's time for you to analyze what you read, here you are bringing external incidents. Like, you see this thing I read now. Now, remember that time where I thought this thing, I made this person write this the way he writes. Were you in the person's mind? And now, there was a part where you lied that, okay, you yourself, you said it. Now, oh God, let's analyze this whole thing. There was a time I started saying to myself, like, nah, this large amount of people cannot all be, daft and believe what you are doing. So then I understood the concept of lie. You see, one thing I understood is, if you had came out to tell people, go say Yabojo and all the celebrity, then get WhatsApp group. You see, every single thing you're saying about this WhatsApp group, every analysis of yours will not really eat like that. Then I remember you used the word secret WhatsApp group. You see that secret where you don't put, see now they give you respect. You are. That secret where you don't put, even thank you for that WhatsApp group, go they get meaning for people here. And that is what you are using. The fact that you named that WhatsApp group secret WhatsApp group. So if WhatsApp group and secret WhatsApp group now, it means the WhatsApp group on my phone. Just because my mom doesn't know about the WhatsApp group, then all of a sudden, if something got exposed in that WhatsApp group, then it makes it a secret. And you know what's crazy? While he was telling everyone that it's a secret, a lot of us were saying this WhatsApp group was never a secret. Why? That's because there was a point during this whole thing that the same thing you read on Yabojo's page concerning this thing, you will read it on Tonto Dike's page. Same thing you will read it on this Sam Clef guy's page. And And the fact that you yourself, you read somewhere out from that WhatsApp group that Tontodike said, Mama, should we repost? Then Yabojo composed what they will repost. You said it with your mouth. Now you read that mouth, say Tontodike ask Yabojo, say she made them repost. So if one of them said, okay, this thing we've discussed, should we repost? How does this still remain a secret? Because that was, and that was, you see, you know why I know they even follow people drag again. A lot of them were not even following this case. They were waiting for bloggers. And during that time, we that were following the case, hearing what Baba Mohbad's lawyer had to say after the whole coronation and whatever, hearing what Mumi's lawyer had to say, hearing what the IG had to say, hearing this, hearing that, we have the full details of everything. That period was like, it was like watching a series, because we were in expectance of this thing. And you yourself that keeps saying, like, every single time you come out, you are bringing another thing that they bring. And it's quite funny how your suspicion is the same thing this Wunmi girl had. Because I heard some people saying, why Wunmi can't write something where they make people think saying that they Naira Marley killed that boy? Now let's analyze this. Even before Wunmi went to Arise TV, because Wumi's son, you know, say before she started granting interview, he late. Because when the boy died and she made a post, everyone was like, oh, see person where they mourn, wait on quickly they post. Just like this fish guy that died. I already see the girlfriend saying, oh my God, this and that. That's one thing about this generation. Because when doing that, I was like, they'll enter our small now. But I think I've seen that enthusiasm of, because I've seen a lot of people that their parent died today and it's like, oh, I just lost my grandmother. That's the IQ right now. Now the girl made a statement. This was what she said. You can pause to read. Now you yourself, you said it. You were mentioning a particular guy's name, that the guy that brought that nurse to them, they should question that nurse.
Alright, sure you can see. They said the nurse, National Association of Nurses, said the nurse that gave Mohbad a tetanus injection is a quack nurse. And this is why I said those 3 boys that announced that Mohbad is dead, they have questions to answer. First of all, who took him there to that nurse? Secondly, immediately after she gave him the injection, did he die immediately or did he die hours later or minutes later? Because in the video where those boys are showing Mohbad is dead, Mohbad head moved, and immediately his head moved like this, they ended the video. The question is, who is the nurse working for and who are these boys that took him there working for?
Now you yourself, you said it. You said the guy that brought the nurse, they should question the guy. That nurse, if people say they use that nurse, I'll play the video. And now I'm hearing Wunmi saying this as well.
Why didn't you people get that husband's personal nurse? Why did you guys use this nurse?
The nurse was, my husband's personal nurse was not around.
Okay.
Yes, she was not available. She was not available. So that was why one of his friend called Spending just, gave us his own personal nurse. He said he's been using that nurse for the past 3 years. So that was why we went for it. And my husband, like, he was not like really, like, he was not sick. He was fine. Do you understand? Aside from the injury that he sustained, like, although the hand was swollen, but it wasn't something that it wasn't something
that was life changing.
Exactly. Do you understand? So I really do not know if the injection was a mistake or the nurse was sent. That is, like, I'm still in the dark up to this moment, because the nurse has never acted like somebody that is sorry. Do you understand? Like, she's been acting like somebody that that has backings. Like, let me put it that way. Not even, like, despite everything that people have been doing to me all this while online, not even a message. She has never contacted you. She has never. Those things you don't know. Like if I should see that nurse face to face, the only thing I'll just say to him, like, everything that she has done to me, she would also experience it. Because she's like, it's only a wicked person that would act that way. You know that you did this thing to this lady's husband, and you knew how people has treated her and her husband. Not even hello. You don't understand. Like, I expected her to at least show sympathies, but she never cared.
Okay, so
that now made her to start getting suspicious that I been saying this nurse can't kill my husband, which made your assumption during that time and Wumi's assumption to have said it in her own what's it called, on a chat, that you've taken him away from me, to be the same thing. And it's quite funny how some people would think anyone who speak against you hates you. Me, that time, if you know what they follow bloggers, they are my fellow females do during that Jenny's Glow case. But the time I started clocking your misogynies, your misogynistic attitude, was when a girl died and the boyfriend mutilated her. What were you saying on your page? This girl now, I'm not going to blame the guy waking girlfriend, because girls now, all of now they look for money. You see that one? Then I started seeing the number of people applauding you. That was when I realized that you have two major fans, kids and misogynistic people. So anything you say that involves a woman, automatically you don't win. But you see this particular one where they do, this one, Vincent Bagbe. Most of you that are trying to make this whole thing to be pinned and, you know, being extra constructive, or should I say, most of you that want this whole thing to, you know, finally lead to saying the wife now find the husband. Now go wait, Taya. Trust me. And the reason why you are going to wait, Taya, is because it did not happen. The way you guys wanted to happen was not the way it happened. And I remember the old DNA thing that it was you who started it. You read it in the chat that one of them said this private DNA that they did, that was there. But it is not in anyone's place to review what the result is. And I remember one time where this OGB guy, that he actually said it out like, they've done the private DNA and the child is for Mohbad, this and that. Trust me, if that child is not for Mohbad, because one thing I know is they don't want to be the one to say it outside. Because no, they know what's the paternity result of that boy. Who the fuck are you people to be expecting someone to come and tell you, oh, my child is for my husband? And the fact that even Mohbad's dad was like, oh, there was a time my son gave me Mohbad and where I feel the boy and he snapped us. That one is enough for me. But you know, Nigerians are the one asking. Now put on for the man mouth. As the man come to say, man say this DNA thing, they bring on you. He jumped on the bandwagon. That was what the man did. And I saw a place where Yabo just said, oh, that Mohbad's father is a useless father. The word is heavy, but a lot of us felt that way. And guess what? For the longest time, it was not even up to 2 weeks after the boy's death. The father was in the studio singing about it. The father was wearing his clothes. The father, guess what you guys said? You said it is okay. That is how that's the man's coping mechanism. But the wife, way after like 1 year and a half, we can't get the courage to do birthday for her pikin, to do this. You are like, see someone that her husband die. See the way she's doing. Don't worry. It is well. But Vincent, you know what? By God's grace, all of us go there alive. You see some of your fans, because I've observed all of them. They are very small boys, very very small. They are no. They are small, and the ones that are not small, that looks like they should be intelligent. When I speak to some of them, you can easily tell, like, okay, these are the grown kids. And I have to give it up to you. You are a great talker, and it is very very difficult to actually like sense your life. But I mean, some of us, all thanks to my lecturer, Mr. Alimi, some of us did psychology. We did, and for anyone who knows about Blossom taxonomy, you go clock very dark, man. You will know that this one, oh, any can, or I can so on. Hello, Master Vincent. Like I said, as far as you are the one trying to convince people that they did not do anything bad to this boy, now you they dig them inside. See, if anything happened to Naira Marley and his career becomes what it is today, now you start them. Now you see they cover them till now. You see, if you are only emphasizing on the fact that what happened inside that house, and you did not add, they never bullied Mohbad, there's possibility that people will. You see a lot of people that are now pandering, because I've seen a lot of people like, Naira Marley, we are sorry, we apologize to you, we shake the call. That one is normal. It's normal in Nigeria. We know in Nigeria, they cancel people. Even the time when the thing say they cancel them. If you release song that time, people go listen, either to criticize him negatively or positively. They will still listen, and he has a listener. But there's more to it disturbing him himself. That's why he's not releasing song. Anyway, Masalam. Bye bye.